guys, got new uh, evaluation, I guess you'd call it, about Sully. Starting to wonder why they named him Sully. I don't know. But anyway, we rode him a couple of days. This son of a gun was absolutely perfect. Rode him without a bridle, everything. I mean, perfect. My evaluations here, guys, I only evaluate horses. I can only tell you what I see in a short period of time. I don't have them that long. It don't take me long to see a good horse. Things you don't see sometimes with horses that become barn soured or buddy soured. It takes time sometimes for horses to get that way. It's hard for me to see that kind of stuff if they're not here very long, especially if I don't turn them out. Like buddy sour, some horses get buddy soured out in the pasture for their buddies, right? Buddy soured you don't see here a whole lot because I don't turn them out. I'm not saying this horse is buddy soured or barn soured or anything like that. I'm just saying as far as that goes, it's hard for me to detect that kind of stuff. And I will always tell you anything I find, guys, okay? I look hard, I really do. Well, this horse has been perfect, absolutely perfect. I had a lady come in wanted to try him out. All right? We let her ride him. She wanted to ride him first. We let her ride him, got her in the barn. She got on him. The son of a gun just wouldn't move. She was a beginner. She was timid. And I cat at him, and he just sat there. I was like, what the heck? And I said, you give him a little kick there. And she kicked him, and the only thing he done was switched his tail. I was like, kick him a little harder. She kicked him a little harder. She didn't want to. She scared to death. She kicked him a little harder, and he just switched his tail harder. She barely kicked him. He didn't have no spurs, nothing like that on there. I was like, well, I reached there and laid him off. I said, I'll give you a little lead off. I laid him off a step or two. And he was fine. He walked right off. I said, okay, I don't know what the heck that was all about. Nothing. He goes down to barn hall, comes back, same spot, and he stops and just stands there. And I was like, all right, ask him to go on. She kicked him. He just switched his tail. I was like, all right. And I said, well, hop off there just a minute. And I put one of my trainers on there. And I said, here, ride him there, make him go on. And he had spurs on. And he got on there and asked him to go on. The son of a gun done the same thing. Sat there and switched his tail and just kind of didn't want to go. And he hit him with a spur. Boom. The horse kicked out with his feet. Kicked out. He didn't buck or nothing like that. He just kicked his back feet. I got a video of what he does. He kicked his back feet and off he went. That was the end of it. No more. He had to be corrected, though, okay? He had to be corrected. And this beginner woman wasn't able to do that. She didn't know what to do with a horse that soils up. So they ride him for a few minutes, and I tried my best to get him to hang up again, rode him all over the barn, and he wouldn't do it no more. Once he was corrected that one time, it was over. So we get on to the next day. I didn't think nothing of that. I said, well, I don't know, maybe it's bad saddle fit or something. I don't know. That's not the horse. Well, this is not this horse. Don't do that. Something was wrong. I don't know if that woman saddle, she had her own saddle. I don't know if her saddle was bothering him or what. So I gave the horse benefit of the doubt. So I made it a point to get on him every day from that day forward. You could ride him all day long. Like I said, you can ride him all day long. Once you corrected him, he's fine. You couldn't get him to hang up. And if you can't get him to hang up, you can't fix what they don't do, right? So get on him the next day, fresh out of the barn, hopped on him, same thing. He'll walk off just a little piece of the stop. Just don't want to leave the barn. I don't want to say leave the barn because he's in the barn. He don't want to move. He just don't want to ride. He's just a little pissy about it. Okay, that's all I know to say about it. Rich up there, smack him across the butt and set of reins. Boom, you're done. It's easy, simple. You ride him all day long. He will not do it again. I got a couple of videos of him doing it right here, guys. It's not the best videos there was, but you can see him, and it's a minor fix. I don't want to say fix. It's a minor thing to get him out of. Fixing it might be a little different. I don't know if you may never fix it. It may just be something that he is. And I reached out to his owner and I told her, I said, listen, I got to reevaluate this horse. I said, I found something with this horse that I'm going to have to tell everybody. I tell everything. I do. But if y'all ever have an issue with a horse, if you got issues with horses, you got something going on with a horse, don't send it to me to sell, because I promise you I will dig and dig and dig until I try to find it, and I'll advertise it that way. So don't send them here. There's a lot of people that'll sell you a horse and won't tell the truth about him. That ain't me. I will tell the truth. Anyway, I told this lady, the owner of this horse, what I found. And she was surprised. But she also said to Emerson, she said, I do recall back a long time ago, she said, when you ride him inside, she said he gets a little pissy. She said nothing like that. She said, but you can just tell he just don't like it. He don't like being rode indoors. And so the next time I got him out, we took him out straight out of the stall, took him out to the arena outside. He rode right off perfectly. Not an issue. But if you ride him inside, he's going to soul up a little bit with you. That's all I know to say about him, guys. And when he soles up, they ain't no rare, they ain't no buck. A baby can ride him out of it if they know how to kick him or smack him in the range or whatever. But anyway, it's very mild, but he does it. Okay, I want to tell you that. So there you go. This is a super nice horse, but somebody aggressive gets a hold of him, or somebody, I don't want to say aggressive, but somebody quick with their hands and their feet. When it just instantly he does that, somebody could probably get him out of that pretty quickly. I would love to have the opportunity to train him. I bet I could break him with that. But anyway, there you go, guys. There he is.